Let's do this! Today I have a book haul for you. Books. What are you doing? 2 weeks ago I went to a Cardiff booktube meetup, which I did vlog. If you haven't seen that, I will link that video below. Being around so many booktubers made me really inspired to do a book type video this week, and what I've done is that I've collected all the books that I have purchased in the last month, and I will show them to you. As you've now seen, I did collect myself a good pile of books. I'm just gonna go right ahead and start with the first book, which is The 100 by Cass Morgan. I have been absolutely obsessed with the TV show The 100, which they have done the characters from the TV show on the cover, which I hate, but the show is so good. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. I didn't know until halfway through season 2 when I saw the title sequence and it suddenly said based on the novel by Cass Morgan that it was based on a book. So when I figured that out, I obviously had to go and get it, and I'm on page 59 at the moment, and it is really good. It's quite different from the show, but I don't mind. There has been a nuclear war and humanity's been living in a spaceship above the Earth's radioactive surface. But the spaceship is running out of oxygen, so what they do is they send 100 juvenile criminals down to Earth to see if it's habitable. And as the back of the book says, it could be their second chance at life, or it could be a suicide mission. Ooh. I'm so excited to get further into this. It's probably because of the show, but I am so in love with the character Bellamy Blake. He's important and he needs to be protected. The next book that I made mine is Sophies World by Jostein Gardner, who happens to be a Norwegian author. Ooh. So shiny. Okay, I should stop. I can do this all day. Basically, this book is my childhood. The Norwegian title for this book is Sophies World, and in the late 90s it was made into a TV series and a movie, which I was obsessed with, still am. When I got this book, when I saw it in the bookshop, I was just hit by this wall of childhood memories, and I bought it and I went home and I saw this film straight away. I highly recommend that you check the film out. It is in Norwegian, but the whole film with subtitles is up on YouTube, and I will link that below. I will stop going on about the adaptations to different medias, but I just want you to listen to the song from Sophies World, and this song is like my childhood, okay? It's so beautiful. Just 2 seconds. Get into it. This book is a slightly disguised manual on the history of philosophy, which might sound a bit boring, but it's not. It focused on Sophie, or Sophia, who lives in Norway with her mother. Her father is currently abroad working as a soldier. One day she starts receiving these strange letters in the post asking her different philosophical questions. And it's all about her journey, and it's beautiful. Childhood. The next book is More Than This by Patrick Nuss. It's a terrible intro. I know very little about this book. I got this book at the Cardiff Booktube meetup after Alice from Just for Shiggles handed it to me and said, I'm not going to tell you about it, just get it. Especially like how there's a recommendation from John Green on the cover saying, just read it. The back tells me a boy drowns, desperate and alone in his final moments. He dies. Then he wakes, naked and bruised and thirsty, but alive. How can this be? And what is this strange, deserted place? So yeah, I'm really excited to get into this book of... I just punched myself. Book of mystery. The next book I've actually already finished, and it is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. And first of all, cover. Second of all, I need the second book in this series, like now. Like every kind of dystopian thing about a heroine and love triangles, I'm sold. The people of the world are separated by 2 different blood types. So you have the reds, which are basically the peasants, and the silvers, who are these, they're not gods, but they have powers, they are beautiful, and you want to be a silver. You have awesome powers, you're respected. If you're red, you're just kind of the scum of the earth. The story evolves on Mar or Mare, I don't know how to pronounce it. She is a 17-year-old red girl who absolutely despises the goddamn Silvers. But then by a twist of fate, she discovers that she has powers as well, and she gets sucked into this big drama, basically. This book is just such a page-turner, and it reminded me of how I felt when I read like Hunger Games or Divergent for the first time. You know, when you're just like, I can't sleep before I finish this. I highly recommend this book. It is such a great narrative, and there's a few plot twists that a lot of people are like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming. But I'm not bragging, but I totally saw it coming. Totally. Totally. The next book is Love Tonya by the YouTuber Tonya, which I happen to absolutely adore. I have not finished this book yet. I've skimmed through it, and there's some absolutely gorgeous pictures in here. And it is kind of a guidance book where she tells you, well, about herself and how she got to where she is today. And it's tons of stuff. It's about friendship, it's about love, it's about cooking, makeup, beauty, everything really. As I said, I adore Tonya. I think she is a great YouTuber and a great inspiration. So I'm excited to actually have time to sit down and properly read this book. Like, look at her, I just want to be her. The next book is The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and this is another book that I really don't know a lot about yet, but I have heard a lot of people talk about this book, so I figured I would get it. There has been a blood fever, and buy one, get one half price. And Adelina is left by a scar, and everyone's like, ooh, you're an abomination, but then it turns out she has powers, and it sounds like a book that I will love. The next and final book that I got is... Come on, I had to get it. If you didn't know, I am a film and TV production student at university at the moment, and Sherlock is one of my biggest inspiration, and I think it's just such a great show. And this book is all about how Sherlock was made. It's like the perfect book for me. It's all about the creative process behind Sherlock and actual production details. So great. It has everything from costume to script. It has tons of location details, which, did you know that Irene Adler's apartment is in the town that I live in? Oh my god. I could literally spend hours just browsing through this book. Ooh, that was the book haul, y'all. When have I ever said y'all? I really hope you liked the video. I haven't done a book haul in ages. Remember to tell me what you're currently reading, or if you have any suggestions for me, please let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to do that. You don't have to, I don't really care. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.